We hosted a welcome reception for our wedding guests, with an open bar. Everything was perfect until 3 strangers showed up wearing wristbands and pretending to be our friends. And the bar manager admitted they were his friends. Here's what happened next. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe to help me grow the channel. Needing to vent about my own wedding this weekend. The wedding was in a hotel, and with 97 people coming the night before, I decided to host a welcome reception on Friday. I reserved a private space at the back of the hotel bar and decided to do an open bar for the guests. Guests had wristbands to help the bartenders know whose drinks were on my tab. It was going smoothly. But then my husband and I noticed 3 men there that neither of us knew. Our other guests told us these 3 men were pretending they were our friends. I confronted them and told them that I couldn't have crashes, I'm only buying drinks for people I actually knew. They said they didn't put their drinks on my tab, but then why did they have wristbands and were faking to know us? Either way, I don't want random people at an event I'm hosting for my friends and family. I paid a lot of money to reserve the private space for us. What makes this a horrible vendor flare is that when we asked the bar manager to escort these guys out, he said they were his friend. So now I'm wondering, how many open bar events does the bar manager invite his friends to and give them wristbands so they can get drunk for free on someone else's tab? Ridiculous. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. You need to take this well over the bar manager's head. That's absolutely unacceptable behavior. Find out who the general manager is and connect directly with them. Commenter 2. What a dummy to admit it. That's a fireable offense. OP, he def should have pretended not to know them. Commenter 3. Some people are just assholes. When you call the general manager on Monday, don't let this rest. That bar manager needs to be fired, and his last paycheck going towards paying off your bill. OP, my husband said the same thing, some people just suck. Commenter 4. So what did you say and do in response? OP, I walked away. My husband had the bar manager go over and cut off their wristbands, and the guys left to sit at the bar that was open to the public. The bar manager laughed about it. He didn't object to us saying they had to leave. And the rest of the night went perfectly fine. So it really was just them being there in the first place that was the problem, and I have no other complaints. Commenter 5. Honestly, I'd send an email first and ask for a follow-up call to provide additional details and to further discuss. And ask exactly what you ate here. How many open bar events does the bar manager invite his friends to and give them wristbands so they can get drunk for free on someone else's tab? You can give physical descriptions and any names when you talk to someone live. OP, that's a good idea. Luckily we both have work off tomorrow, so we can figure out how to best go about it. Commenter 6. Did you have a limited offering for the open bar? I wonder whether they had $40 pours of expensive scotch. OP, I just said no shots, but that was all. Commenter 7. How many drinks and appetizers did they get? You should not be paying for that. OP, I really have no idea. I don't know how long it took for them to be noticed. They were mixed in a crowd of almost 100 people. They each had a cocktail when we talked to them. Can OP and her husband go in person to deal with this? OP, I would, but it was in another state. Commenter 8. This is a right now Yelp review. OP, one of my friends mentioned it already in a Google review, but I'm going to wait until they get back to me until I write a review, because whatever they do to fix it will affect what I say. Update number 1, November 17th, 2025, next day. Update, good morning. They'll be looking into it and how to rectify the situation. I'll let you know what happens once they get back to me. She said it'll be a few days. Thanks for all the support. Most recent update is she emailed me to say, I am currently looking into what happened and might take me a couple of days. Please rest assured I will get you an answer. I apologize in advance for this situation, as this is something that should not have happened. Update number 2, November 18th, 2025, next day. Update number 2, here is an update. I am not allowed to actually make an update post in the subreddit, but I'll post it here and in the comments. I've modified the email to make it shorter, anonymous. Thank you again for letting us know the situation in bar. I would like to apologize on behalf of the hotel and the sister F&B operations manager who oversees the bar. This concern is being addressed with the staff, as this has never happened before. Again, I am so sorry this happened. I would like to correct this by providing $450 worth of hotel chain points to your account. So I'm not sure if we will ever find out specifically what will happen to the bar manager who let his friends into our event, but he was wildly unprofessional and I'm not convinced it actually has never happened before. We also will be getting a complimentary stay for our anniversary, so if we see him still working there when we go next year, I will be sure to give him a piece of my mind. Overall, our wedding weekend was fantastic. So I am happy. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, hotel chain points. Were you planning to use this hotel again? Because if not, ask for a cash refund. Otherwise, you're just giving them more business. OP, we won't go back to this hotel. But there are some nice ones in other states we could go to. My husband wants to let it lie now because overall the hotel did an amazing job. Commenter 2, oh that's so good. What do the hotel points give you? Would it be worth asking for another complimentary stay considering it was a key event? OP, it basically equals a free night in a nice city. Final update, November 20th, 2025, 2 days later. Again, I am not allowed to make a formal update post in this sub. So here it is. This is how we've left it, we've decided to let it go. We had a great weekend overall, so this is what my husband said in reply. Thank you for following up so quickly and for addressing what happened. We appreciate the apology and the clarity around the steps you're taking with the staff. It matters to us that this is being handled seriously. Regarding the hotel points, thank you. That's a generous gesture, and we recognize it reflects the hotel's commitment to making this right. Lalisa 322, and I want to be clear that while the situation on Friday was uncomfortable, we're not interested in dragging this out or assigning blame. We've seen wedding crashes, a trope in movies, and can laugh at the idea in fiction, but in real life it crosses a boundary, especially when introduced by staff. Our main hope is simply that this doesn't happen to another couple or group hosting a private event. Outside of that incident, the weekend was genuinely wonderful, and your team delivered an experience we'll remember for the right reasons. Thank you again for taking the time to close the loop with us. Thank you.